It's Friday. I came down to Deere to get some parts for the planter that came in today. So I'm riding around the yard looking at things. I really want that V-Ripper. If it had baskets on the back, I'd like it 100 times better, but that's what we need for a Ripper, is that 7-shank. I really like her. But I'm sure we'll never get one. So I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts this morning, get a nice cup of coffee and a sandwich. I got the fittings for the top of the airbag. Some of them were leaking. So I got one yesterday, and then he transferred some from another store. So that's what the plan is today. When you come down to John Deere, you always got to ride through the yard and see what they got. It's just a given. Oh, and I got a Brett, Greg, and Mark. I got to give a shout out. The boys let me in early and got my stuff for me. Stop eating their breakfast just so they could hook me up. So, thank you, boys. Y'all did a fine job. See, when you do good, I'll praise you. So it's not always bad about John Deere. I always try to, like Brian yesterday, if you do good, I'll give you credit. I will. You boys always hook me up. I will say the parts department at John Deere and Pocomoke is always on their game. I mean, you never have a problem with the parts. And they know exactly what you're talking about when you ask them. They don't have to go on a computer for 25 minutes and try to find it, or, you know, you can say anything, even over the phone. And them boys, I mean, they know. Let me put you right here. They know exactly what you're talking about. Like this morning, they're sitting there, not even clocked in yet, and they, you know, they get right on you. So they do have good service when it comes to their parts department. I'll say that their parts department is the best parts department by far on any store or anywhere you go at any company. I mean, they get you what you need right away. And like I said, they know exactly what you're talking about. So good job, fellas. All right, I was greasing the planter up, and I noticed that the wheel right here, the wing wheel, was missing some bolts. So I went and got bolts for it right here. These things right here, when you fold her in, they twist and bind so much. I don't know if that's what caused it, but that's what I'm getting ready to fix. Alright, what I'm doing right now is checking for leaks. I had 2 of these elbows leaking yesterday. I replaced them. Here's the new one. There's the old one. So, you just take a little soapy water. You can see that right there is leaking. See it bubbling up. But I know I got to replace that one. I knew I had one. I checked them. I checked them all yesterday, but the parts, the elbows didn't come in till today, so I'm actually going to go ahead and replace that one right there. That right there was the one I knew that I had one more on here that I couldn't find. I had to go and get the soapy water. I couldn't remember which one it is, so I'm going to go ahead and knock that one out and get the planter. Then we got, that was my brother. Then we got my dad. He's over about it. I guess it ain't gonna do it. There you go. We're on a turbo till, and I'm planting. Just started the inroads here. Got this side right here to do before I move over. That's the bigger side. They're moving to a different farm. I'm all by myself now. I'm just getting started Still doing inroads. Well, I was trying to get Miss Eastern Shore Farmer to come ride with me, and we were going to do a live stream, but got too many phone calls to make it on a computer. She's busy. She works 5 jobs, but she likes to live expensive though, so that's why she works 5 jobs. So maybe she'll come out in a little bit. She's got to pick Jamie up from school at 2:55, so maybe she'll come out before she picks her up for a little while. We'll do a half an hour live stream. So my brother and my dad went over to our Putt Landing farm. They're over there. He's ripping half of it. They put sludge over there, but there was a couple spots they couldn't get to earlier in the year when it was wet. So he's going to go rip the spots they couldn't do. And Dad's going to turbo the whole farm. So I get this farm done, I'll move over there. I don't know if I'll get that planted, but that's the last farm I'm putting corn on. So this farm right here is a pretty good sized farm. So I'll probably get it planted today, move everything over there, and then probably tomorrow morning hit that farm. That farm's only like 50 some acres. So, but my buddy Gary, he's coming down from Baltimore. He's gonna be turkey hunting. So I don't know if he's gonna. That's a good turkey farm. I don't know if he's gonna hunt there or where. So if he's gonna hunt there, I will start real early. I'll let him get his hunting in, being as he came down early. Came down to hunt. I'll let him enjoy the morning. That's my buddy. He does a lot for me. So, but hopefully if she gets out here, we'll do a live. So, other than that, just planting. Just getting close to the tail end of things for corn anyway. So, and then I got to turn right around and spray the weed again. I despise weed. Too much goes into it. I mean, it is a good price this year, but still, everything you have to put into it, I don't know if it's worth it or not. So that's what my dad likes to do. I don't think it's worth it, but that's what he likes to do. So we got the 500 acres of it anyway. So we used to do 1,000 acres of it, and then when the price went down a little bit, we cut back. So if the price would stay up to 10 something like it is now, I'm sure he'll go back to 1,000 acres, but who knows? We'll see. I gotta go over to that White House. Well, I tried to get Miss Eastern Shore Farmer to ride. She picked up Jamie from school and brought me some lunch, but they wanted to go to Ocean City. We live right by the beach here in Maryland, and I hate going, but they love going. So they wanted to go down there and shop or do something, so I'm by myself. I've done, let's see here, I got probably another 40 acres here, and then I think the other farm was 55 acres, and that'll be it for corn 2020. It's like you want it to get here, and next thing you know, it's over with. It's crazy. So, like I said, we still got a lot to do. So, putting in around 800 acres of beans, and then we got the wheat beans, and then the beans after corn. So we'll still be busy. Plus you gotta spray the wheat, so you gotta get the combine out, get it ready. I don't know if we're gonna drill beans with the new drill or run the planter. So if we're gonna run the planter, I gotta get it switched over. If not, I guess I'll have to get the drill ready. So wait and see what the boss man wants to do. Ugh. It's, what time is it anyway? $5:31 on a Friday. So I'll be out here another hour and a half, and then I'll probably just quit tonight and finish the other farm tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. But I did have a problem with that hub again. The bolts came back out, so I went and got longer bolts and put lock nuts on the back of them. I guess when it came loose, it must have messed the threads up inside the hub. But after what I did, I impacted her and put them lock nuts on there. She ain't moved since then, so hopefully she'll get through corn season. Then I'll have to get 2 new hubs and replace it. I'm going to replace both of them on that side, the bearings and the hubs, because that side seems to take abuse. I think I do more inroads with that side and turn around. And where we have some trenches cut for water, that side always seems to be the one that bangs in the trenches. Even if you slow down, you know, as heavy as that planter is, it still beats through there. So I'm going to replace both of them and the bearings and everything on that side while I'm doing it, pulling it apart. So we'll see. Hopefully everybody has a good weekend. So I'll probably post a video at some point. So it's just boring me in the plant and y'all hearing me talk. So I'll try to figure out something exciting in the video. It would have been neat if she would have rode with me. We could have did a live version and you guys could ask questions. But you know, women want to go do fun things. They don't want to be stuck on a tractor. So it is what it is. See. All right, I came to one of the farms where I planted some early corn to see if it's up, and she's poking through. I'll show you. It was a little chilly day, but this morning, but it actually warmed up to 70. So I'll give you a picture of what it looks like. See it coming up in the rows right there. Looks pretty good. That's pretty good. I can see it down the roads. I got to come back over and spray. This is the first field we sprayed. And I don't know if crop production brought me some dirty nitrogen or what, but we had paraquat mixed in with it. And I had to clean them filters out 2 or 3 times on this farm right here. So we got to come back and spray all the corn again anyway. That's why I'm not worried about it. Let it get up, I don't know, shin high, and then I'll hit it all again with some Halex or Liberty, something. But I mean, you can look right down the rows there and see it all coming up. I'm gonna ride back there and see what it looks like. It's coming up, coming through. You look right down them rows. So it's coming up. That's a good thing. That's what I'm happy about. It's up. So warm weather's supposed to be here starting, you know, the day on. So this stuff right here should turn on. I'll finish up planting corn tomorrow, as long as everything goes all right. And like I say, then I got to turn around and start spraying wheat. And as soon as I get done with the wheat, I'll change the sprayer over, and depending on how tall the corn is, I'll either come back and hit this, or I might give it a couple more weeks, let it get up more. And once I start spraying the corn, I just knock it all out, just go back over all the corn, go ahead and spray everything, and then I'll put the tips on and go ahead. And I definitely don't want to dribble too early, but I like dribbling when it's a little bit shorter, because if you run over some, if you just bend it, it'll come back instead of snapping it off. But I also like to wait for it to get up, use what's here now, and then when I hit it again with the rest of the nitrogen that I'm going to put on, it'll carry it that much further throughout, its growing life. So, and I'm going to try some different things in the sprayer when I'm dribbling. I'm going to put something else in there and see if that helps it. I mean, I know it's not going to hurt it, but I want to see if it helps it any, and mix it in with the nitrogen and see what that does for it. I've been reading up about it, and people's been talking about it, so I want to at least do it on a couple fields just to see what it will do. And I'm pretty excited to try it. And I'll let you know if it works or not. I mean, I don't know if it'll work or not, but we're going to try it anyway. So, not much going on today. I was really hoping that she would come. We could do a live or at least get some more content from her. But she just texted me and said Ozark, the new last 7 episodes, is out right now. It just came out today. So she wants me to hurry up and get home so we can turn on Netflix and watch it. So apparently that's what my night is going to be, is Netflix and pizza. I think I want pizza tonight for dinner. So like, subscribe, share. We'll see what goes on tomorrow.